How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Today we are getting back to Jim Reeves, and we're going to do a song called Blue Canadian Rockies. And this one was suggested to me by David, who said that he absolutely loved this song, and if I wanted to hear some of Jim's lower tones again, to listen to this particular song. So I thought, I am definitely going to hear this one. Before we get going though, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. It really does help me to grow. It gets my videos out to other people. And if you care to, you can always become a member of my channel. Just click on the join button. It'll give you all the information that you could possibly need. All right, here we go. This is Jim Reeves, and this is going to be a live version, I believe, from 1963, Blue Canadian Rockies. Oh, it says it's the in studio. So we're going to see the video, I guess, when he was actually recording this song, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, here we go.
In the blue Canadian Rockies,
He's got such a gorgeous voice.
spring is sighing through the trees, and the golden poppies are blooming round the banks of Lake Louise.
Gorgeous.
Across the sea they call me, and I'm lonesome and so blue.
Nice.
For the blue Canadian Rockies, and the girl I love so true. Spring is sighing through the trees, round the banks of Lake Louise.
Oh, so good.
Across the sea they call me, and I'm lonesome and so blue. For the blue Canadian Rockies, and the girl I love so true.
His voice is just so lovely. It always seems like he's singing a lullaby because it's just so stunningly gorgeous, and it's just so calming, and it just makes me feel like I want to just relax, and it would be so easy to fall asleep to this magnificent man's voice. And his songs always have such style in them with the strings. I mean, there is that country feel and the, you know, sort of guitar, drums, etc. But he always has the nice style, like with the strings and the horns. And the interesting thing about the horns in the songs, they really kind of have almost a Spanish feel to me, which is kind of interesting considering they're talking about the Blue Canadian Rockies. It's not like they're talking about you know, like Mexico or something. So I thought that was actually kind of interesting as well. But an absolutely gorgeous song. I think he could sing absolutely anything and I would be impressed because his voice is always the star of the show, and I just absolutely love this man. He's amazing. This song actually was originally done in 1952 by Gene Autry, and it was in a movie called Blue Canadian Rockies. And if anyone's ever heard his version of the song, maybe put it down in the comments and maybe tell me how it's different from this particular version. I do know Gene Autry. I don't know a lot of his songs, mostly the Christmas songs, but I can't imagine that his version is better than this just because Jim's voice is just so extraordinary. Anyway, let's rewind this a little bit.
They call me
was basically over. So there's a lot of video that's left here. So I'm not exactly sure why that song said it was like 3.5 minutes long. So sorry about that, folks. I kind of like cut it off literally just before it ended, and I rewound it there but a bit, but that's fine because we got to hear more of Jim's fantastic voice. What a beautiful, beautiful song. So interestingly, this song was actually written by a woman named Cindy Walker, and she was actually became part of the Country Music Hall of Fame as a writer in 1997, and I guess she was quite amazing and had written many, many songs over the years. But I found a funny little story about her, and I thought I would share it with you. In 1940, when she was 22 years old, she had gone with her family to Los Angeles, and at one point she was just driving along and said to her dad, "Pull over here." And her dad was like, "Why do you want me to pull over here?" They were going down Sunset Boulevard and they were passing a Bing Crosby Enterprise building. And so that's where she wanted to stop. So she promptly got out. Her dad did stop. He said, "You're crazy, girl," but he let her out nonetheless. She waltzed in and came out shortly thereafter and asked her mom to come in and play some piano as accompaniment for her. And then she actually got to do this song for Larry Crosby, who was Bing's brother, and he was so impressed. The next day, Larry actually brought Cindy to Paramount Studios where Bing Crosby was filming something, and she actually played the guitar and sang the song Lone Star Trail for Bing Crosby, and he loved it and he recorded it. And apparently there was a man from Decca Records that was there at the time and signed her to a contract while she was there. So had she not told her dad to stop the car and get out and do this, she was very brave to do this, but apparently she had told herself that if she ever got to Los Angeles that she was going to do this and she was going to sing for Bing, and she did. And that song actually became a hit for Bing Crosby. So it was a win-win all around. Anyway, thought that was an absolutely fantastic story. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day, but if you'd like to see other videos that I have done, maybe reviews of or reactions to, just look up here at the end of the video and a couple of them will pop up and maybe you'd like to check some of them out. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up. So have a joyful day and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.